Hello, welcome back to Zanthyst Gaming. We're here in Diablo 3 today, and we are doing challenge of 100. This one is a bit tight. It is a frenzy bar build. You're going to be working on using your charge to clear out packs of enemies as much as possible. It does get a little tight on the time, and there are some survivability issues, so you do want to be kind of careful of that stuff. But that said, it is doable, even though it is a little bit tight on time. I think we can get it done relatively easily. We just have to be a little bit careful. So let's go ahead and get into it. Don't forget to put up your shout right away before you get going. And let's go on in. We charge into his first pack up here. Get that cooldown reduction from our charge because we have Merciless Assault as our rune. We gain all the effects of the frenzy because we have a legendary that does that. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to pop all my cooldowns on this guy so I don't die. My shout makes him take extra damage, so I want to do that. I want to try to avoid that grotesque explosion. I unfortunately did not, but that's okay. Since you have your Wrath of Berserker up still, this stuff dies almost instantly to your charge, and so do you if you stand in the grotesque explosions. Don't be bad like me, don't do that. Alright, shout and charge into the group of enemies. You are pretty squishy on this build, so you want to try to avoid as much incidental damage as you possibly can. Something to note for sure. Right. And there's going to be a nice little juicy pack over here we could charge up to. Beautiful. Oof, that was a lot of damage. Alright, so I'm actually going to waste a little time on that guy for a second. Get my health back up before we engage these guys, because these guys hurt. I did pop my Ignore Pain to try to reduce the risk of dying. I'm going to come back to him in a second and finish him off. Okay, there he is. Just wanted to wait till those explosions cleared out, right? Now this guy's the same thing. He's a little bit hard. I like to pull him around the corner so I don't have to deal with all of his guys at once. Because they do stun you and they do quite a bit of damage. And if you do that, you're more likely to survive, I feel like. And then you just move on to the next floor. Okay, this guy we just charge rapidly and melee down as we go. And he dies relatively quickly. I'm saving my Wrath of Berserker for the next set of enemies over by the pylons that we're going to be coming up on in a second. I let my frenzy drop, so I lost my movement speed. I'm going to stop and get that back. Pop my potion right there. Keep my frenzy up if at all possible. Okay, and here I'm going to pop my stuff and try to blow him up as quick as possible because I want as much of the pylon as I can have going forward. Keeping my frenzy up as I move. And just doing my charge trick to try to knock stuff down as quick as possible, right? Make sure you shout on the elites. Charging will also have the added benefit of stunning them, which makes them so that they do less damage to you, right? So bonus. All right, now the rest of this particular floor is all about kind of pulling things together, getting density built up, and then just charging it down. So we got a good pack of enemies here. Charge, shout, that kind of thing. And just get groups of enemies pulled together. Don't stop to kill one or two enemies. Get groups of them. Right? Okay. There should be another set of big guys here. Yeah, there we go. And then we could kind of get them all pulled together here and just charge them down. Nice and easy. Beautiful. We didn't really need to stop and kill that guy, and I probably shouldn't have. Popping our Ignore Pain on this guy because he hurts quite a bit. I also gonna pop my Wrath of Berserker on him too. That's the other advantage of stopping and kind of killing that trash is you have that cooldown back. Otherwise that guy can be a bit of a pain in the butt. These guys here we want to take out right below the door because there's a lot of density right here. And then after that we just kind of want to keep moving on this rift. On this floor, only stopping to kind of refresh our cooldowns. And if there's big density of trash like here. But that's the last bit of density for a little bit. So now we just kind of want to move through things. As we round the corner down here and we go straight up, there should be an elite up at the top there and a channeling pylon just around the corner. So I'm going to ignore the elite and go for the channeling pylon and then come back for the elite, right? So I'm going to charge. I'm going to move past him. I'm going to grab the pylon and then I can just charge until my heart is content. I have my wrath. I have all those things, right? I can come back and kill the elite. No big deal. And that freaking rapid charge, dude. That's the way to go. All right. And now we have the Rift Guardian, which we could just spam charge on for a second until the cooldown ends. I'm also left clicking between them, making sure my Wrath of Berserker is up. Because Wrath is up, we ignore explosions and frozen and all that stuff. And yeah, that's kind of how the Rift goes. Hopefully that helps you. It's not the fastest time in the world, but I think it's fine. And hopefully it helps you out. Make sure you leave a like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you did enjoy it. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye, YouTube. Bye, Reddit.